Hey YouTube family, Mike Jones here, back with another video on my channel where we talk about all things investing and personal finance with the genuine hope that I will be able to inspire someone to go ahead and get started with their financial freedom journey today. With that said, today we're going to go ahead and be talking about my Vanguard Roth IRA and the progress that it has seen over the last couple of months. So with that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. I also do want to say, if you haven't already, it would mean the world to me if you'd go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on anything that I post on this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let's get right into it. Here is my Vanguard Roth IRA that I was talking about. And so we're just going to talk about what's happened over the course of the past couple of months. For the first time in the last, year, our account is under $12,000, or at least, and since I've added the money for the AT&T shares, it's under $12,000 with $11,946.25 in total right now. And the big reason for that is because our AT&T shares are down. Of course, you can see there was an 8-cent return for AT&T today, but with 164 shares, and since we bought at an average price of $28.48, having it at $25.70, we definitely lost $3 per share that we have. So we've lost over $500 on this investment so far. And the biggest reason is due to the announcement of the 50% dividend cut that will go into effect near June or July of 2022. So we still have a current balance of $4,200. Am I concerned about AT&T? Not really. I know that they will continue to pay out their dividend until June of 2022. But I also am very optimistic for what happens after that. I've talked about it in several videos, but AT&T is going to be merging with Discovery, and this is going to give them an opportunity, and at least in my opinion, to go ahead and really hone in on, deducing or deducting some of the debt that they've had over the last couple of years. This is also going to allow them to more focus on reliable growth, because they haven't been a very good growth company over the term of the time that they've been a company in the stock market. The other thing is that I believe that the dividends going forward will be more of a manageable thing for them. Since they're cutting it right in half, it'll be much more manageable. And for people who are panicking about, an almost 8% yield going from 8% to 4%, you really have to think about that. It's still going to be a 4% dividend yield on AT&T, even with the 50% cut, or very close to that. So if you want to say 3.75, then sure, but 3.75% dividend yield on AT&T is still a solid dividend yield. And the fact that this is a solid company, I'm going to go ahead and keep my money in AT&T, keep my 164 shares until further notice, until something about the company shows up that I truly just don't believe in anymore. I think, again, like I said, that there will be opportunity for AT&T to grow. I could easily see it getting to around $40 a share by December of 2022. So we are playing the long game, and I want to be a man of my word in that. So I'm going to keep it in here, and we'll learn together as we go. So the other companies that we have in here is AbbVie. We have 27 shares of AbbVie. AbbVie hasn't really done much of anything as far as growing for us, but we're not too concerned on that either. The main concern of this Roth IRA is to go ahead and get more dividends. We're currently trying to get to 2,000 dividends per year paid out to us that we are reinvesting. And so currently we're at around $1,500. So we have $500 to go. We only have a little bit of time left to do it if we want to do it before 2022. So you may see me invest, $6,000 into my Roth IRAs total. I have 2 Roth IRAs if this is your first time joining my channel. I have an M1 Finance Roth IRA that is around $8,400, and then I have this Roth IRA, which is, as you can see, under $12,000 now. We also have TELUS Communications. This is a company that I just picked up because it's a company I truly believe in. It's one of my favorite Canadian stocks. I had a little extra money in this account, and I wanted to go ahead and spend it and not just have it sitting in the Vanguard Federal Money Market Fund. So that is why I have 2 shares in here. It's done pretty good for us. It's given us a 0.46% or 0.46 return on our money so far, with the dividends being reinvested back into it. It has a little bit of growth potential as well, being a communications company. And at this point, it's a little more reliable as far as the dividend is for if you wanted to compare it to AT&T. But our last holding is VT which is, Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, Admiral shares. And so this is a company that, or not a company, but a fund that I really like. It's given us a lot of appreciation over the time that we've had it. And so I'm going to go ahead and delve into that a little bit more. So when looking at our unrealized losses and gains, you can see here that it's a pretty big divide of what's going on. So AbbVie is actually down about $19.66. We have AT&T down $482.47. We have TELUS Corporation's up $4.03, while our VT Sachs, they gained $16.23 on the day, and they've gained altogether $1,558.34. Just a real model of consistency over the time that we've had them. So we're really happy with that from them. Now, what's kind of dampening that is the fact that AT&T has had a massive drop from its share price. And you could say that this is a good time to go ahead and invest more into AT&T to kind of dollar cost average, if you will. We could really lower our cost average if we just invested more money into AT&T. But I'm not too sure if that's the best move to do with the $3,000 that I'm going to allocate to this account. I think that a better move would actually be to invest more money into VT Sachs and continue to let it grow, continue to let it compound on top of each other and really do its thing. We already have 41.6 shares. We could easily get that to around 60 shares if we just, buy more shares of this fund. So that's something that I'm really considering doing. Now, you may be wondering, what is an index fund and what does it entail? So essentially, it is an actively managed fund that has a manager that makes sure that it is in the absolute best companies in the stock market. In this case, it would be the total stock market. So I believe there's over 3,400 holdings in this one fund, and it's diversified in a way that makes sure that the top 10 companies in the stock market have the most allocation with the most percentage. So I'm really proud of the performance of this over a 2-year period. Like I said, I've only had it 2 years, and it's given an average of $750 in gains each year. So I am, just elated with what's going on. Again, I've only invested about $3,100 into this VT Sachs fund, and that's why I'm really motivated to go ahead and buy more of it. So with that said, I think that's all I'm going to really talk about today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, if you would just take a moment to go ahead and smash that like button for me, even if you decide not to subscribe or leave a comment, if you just smash that like button for me, this will get out to a wider audience of people who are actually looking for this type of video, and that would really help my channel go a long way. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.